Hey, what's up, everyone? I believe that I may have discovered a possible new Mandela effect. At least I've never heard of this in my entire life, and neither have my daddy. So I showed him this tomato, and I showed him pictures of it because he had a hard time understanding what I meant, like that there were plants growing inside this tomato out of the seeds. So almost every seed in this tomato had vines beginning to grow out of it. When I cut it up, I was going to make cheeseburgers, and as I was cutting this tomato, I mean, there's no sunlight, there's nothing. There was nothing this tomato received, but sure enough, it was growing like almost like inside the womb. It was growing inside the tomato, these plants out of the seeds. And I was shocked to see this because I had never encountered that before in my life. So I looked it up, and almost every seed was growing plants. I looked it up online, and then I discovered this seed sprouting inside a tomato. And I just thought that does not look natural. You cut a tomato open and find this, or leave a tomato. I've never left a tomato and had this happen, ever. I've never left a tomato out ever and had the tomato start growing like eyes of a potato. I've never had that happen. I mean, I've never even heard of that, but apparently long storage in cool temperatures below 55 degrees, it hasn't been below 55 degrees consistently in here, but they said being overripe, potassium deficiency, over-fertilization with nitrogen, and again, being overripe can cause these tomatoes to grow inside themselves. It's called vivipary. It happens when the hormone controlling the seed dormancy is exhausted or runs out, letting the seed grow in the moist environment inside the fruit. This warm, moist environment is perfect for generating seed to grow, for germinating seeds to grow. I've just never had that happen. Now, just because I've never experienced something, obviously doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but this tomato is growing inside itself. See, look at that. Even growing large vines outside of itself. That's insane. I've never come across this before in my entire life. I've had tomatoes. We've grown tomatoes, and that has never happened. Not once. Anyway, if anyone has ever experienced this, let me know.